everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're all well and I hope you had a lovely Christmas and New Year's. I'm back. I've not uploaded in months. Honestly, it's been months and I thought I would come back, and before I get back into YouTube, which I really want to do this year, I just wanted to come back on and kind of explain why I've been gone first, because I feel like that's needed before I just come back and jump back into it. This video is probably going to be a hard one, and I just want to thank you guys for coming back if you're watching this video, I guess. I should be back with like a Primark video very soon because they're my favourite. Yeah, as I said, I just kind of wanted to not really address, but I wanted to talk about it before I just carry on like normal almost. My last video, I don't know if you watched it, I did a Primark haul and it was on the 12th of September. I was starting my job on the next day, which was Monday the 13th of September, and I was so excited to start this new job. I feel like, I don't know, it just feels weird and I'm probably gonna cry already. Like I'm holding back the tears basically. So I went to start my new job and something happened that changed my life forever. I didn't think I was gonna cry. My dad suddenly passed away. Maybe I wasn't ready. I've been putting this video off for so long because I just don't like talking about it. Sorry. I don't know why I bothered getting ready. I'm also ill. I'm isolating as well, which is over soon. But I just really wanted to get into YouTube again this year, and I just want to focus and just really put my all into it. So I just did want to come back and just do this video. Anyway, let's carry on. I should have got a tissue, shouldn't I? I'm definitely going to need a tissue. Yeah, on the day I started my new job, my dad passed away. And it was completely unexpected. He was healthy as far as we were aware. He went to the gym every day. I don't know, he just kind of, you never think it's going to happen to you. And it sounds like crazy, but Misha Grimes, her dad passed away, I think it was in August, and I messaged her, and every time I saw someone's parent pass away I would just feel horrible, and I'd message her like, oh, I'm really, really sorry and all of this, and then it happens to you a month later and you just never expect for like it to happen to you, and it was just so sudden and we were all in so much shock. And my brother lives in Austria and he like came over as soon as he could. And my mum and dad divorced last year, and I think it actually went through this year, but no, we're in 2022 now. My mum and dad split in 2020 and then they divorced in February 2021, but they were still quite close, so my mum's been really good. But I saw my dad every day and he looked after Welly. Like, Welly's fine, but Welly misses him loads. And it was just horrible. Just like, so he was 53 and fine, he got up, he didn't feel well, and then that was it really. And I just think what I find the hardest is everyone else's life just goes back to normal and like mine's changed forever. I did start my new job, but sometimes I feel like it's quite a lot of like pressure, and I'm trying to deal with all the probate. He didn't have a will or anything, so I'm just trying to deal with everything, and it just feels like it's never ending, especially when you like really miss somebody as well. I used to go to his for lunch every day, and we would go for dinner, me and Leighton would go for dinner about once a week or once every other week, and I did want to just speak to you guys about it before I come back to YouTube really. I don't know, I felt like maybe if I just came back and acted like everything was normal, I was doing myself a bit of a injustice. I don't know. I've just really struggled with it because, yeah, I just feel like everyone's life does go back to normal and then I'm just kind of sat there like, hang on, like my life is far from normal now. And it's just, I can't get my head around it. Okay, I feel like I may have just like rambled on so much. I don't want to go into like too much detail, but yeah, he basically had a heart attack and that was it. Like, his life was gone like that, and it just made me, I don't know, I've got all 4 of my grandparents. I've never lost anybody close to me, and the thought before this happened, the thought of losing like my nan or granddad, that would scare me. And I've always been that type of person that's terrified, like death scares the shit out of me, and now I've kind of just been like, it's been shoved in front of me and I've had to deal with it. Like, I've not really had any other choice. And Leighton's been amazing. Well, everyone has really, but I feel like everyone in the family is dealing with it differently, because my dad had a different relationship with everybody. And like, when I sometimes speak to my nan, like, obviously they've lost their son, and I just think, how am I going to go the rest of my life and never see him again? I knew there was no point doing my makeup. Absolutely pointless. But yeah, and especially when I think, when I get married, like, do I want to get married anymore? Like, I won't have my dad talk me down the aisle. And when me and Leighton have children, he'll never meet his grandchildren. Like, I feel like he was done dirty. And obviously you don't decide these things, but I guess we'll never know why it happened to my dad, but it did. And now the thought of losing anyone else terrifies me so much. Like, I can't even, like, I text my mum every day now, every minute of every day basically. If she doesn't reply for a couple of hours, I'm panicking, and it's just horrible. But my new job is going really well now, and I'm just gutted that I can't, like, tell my dad about it, because when I handed my notice in, like, I was with my dad at lunchtime before, and then I went and handed my notice in, and then I would text my dad, and I would go every lunch and rant about my old job. And I don't know, I just was so excited to tell him about my first day, which I never got to do. I just find it hard to talk to people about it. Like, I don't want to talk to people about it. So then I feel like I just get angry a lot of the time. And I don't even know how to put it into words what it feels like, but it just is shit. Honestly, I never, ever, ever thought it would happen to me. And I never, ever, ever thought it would be my dad, because your dad's like the strong man, and that's what my dad was. Like, he was 6'2", he was quite big, like Bill, and honestly, it just, I don't understand it. It was just like I wanted to wake up from like an awful nightmare. No, I just relived that day in my head. It was just awful. My granddad, so my mum's dad, I think he's had 2 heart attacks and a perforated stomach ulcer, and he literally died, and they brought him back to life in hospital, and he's survived 2 heart attacks. So like, when I got the call on the day my dad passed away, I just thought it'll be fine. Like, I just thought, oh, he'll be fine. I was panicking, I was crying, I drove there as quick as I could, but I just thought he'll go to hospital. My mum said he'll probably just go to hospital, he'll have a operation, he'll be fine. And when we got there, it was a very, very different story. There was so many ambulances, there was an air ambulance, and he didn't even go to hospital. Like, it was that like far gone already, I guess. But you just have that bit of hope that it's going to be fine. And like, the one of the paramedics said, oh, we'll carry on for 15 minutes and then we'll call it a day. And you just think them 15 minutes going to be fine, and it felt like 2 minutes, and they were like, there's nothing we can do. And they were frantically searching all his drawers and wardrobes for medication, because Leighton was there, and he didn't know my dad was not on any medication or anything, so he was like, oh, I don't know. But my dad was not on any medication, he's had no previous medical problems, so it just proves that you really don't know, and to live every day, make the most of it. Because my dad lived to retire, he put like all he could into his pension, and like, he never got to enjoy it, and it just makes me think, like, what's the fucking point? Like, he lived his whole life to retire, and he didn't make it, and he was quite a few years off retiring, and he still didn't fucking make it. So That's a lesson I've learned, not to fucking live till retirement, because you might not get there. Why did I actually get ready? I was thinking, oh, maybe I'll film like what I got for Christmas after this video. No, I won't. But yeah, so maybe I'll keep the video at that, and yeah, I will be back though, and I do want to come back with some Primark hauls, some Zara hauls. I just feel positive about 2022. So I am going to be back. Maybe not, it won't be maybe a couple of weeks time after this video is posted, because I can't go out at the moment, so I won't be able to go and do my Primark shop that I'm so desperate to do. Like, I'm honestly desperate to go to Primark. Like, you don't understand. I've got Christmas money, I want to go to Primark and spend it, but I bloody can't. But I can very soon, so as soon as I can go to Primark, I'll do a Primark video. Just let me know what you guys want to see, and I'm sure this isn't the video that you were all expecting me to come back with, but obviously if you follow me over on my Instagram, you would probably already know this news anyway. And I think I did put a video out after it happened, but it was pre-filmed from like quite a while ago. Definitely go down below and subscribe, stay tuned, because my channel is about to get good. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you understand why I've not been active very much at the moment, but yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys very, very soon for a nice, happy, positive video.